Let's rank some Kanye songs. Yes, I know this has been done before, a lot. But the beauty of Kanye's discography is that you can ask 100 people what his best song is and get 100 different answers, and all of them can be justified. And I've yet to find a list that I agree with, so I decided to throw my own 2 cents in the mix. First, we have to define what a Kanye song is. And depending on your definition, the number of Kanye songs could be anywhere from like a little over 100 to nearly 1,000 if you include like leaks and songs he wrote or produced for other artists. So for simplicity's sake, I consider anything that appears on Kanye's Spotify page to be a Kanye song. It's not the most scientific method, but it's just the most practical. Based on this definition, we'll be including his 10 solo albums, his 3 collaborative albums, and any singles that appear on his Spotify page, which includes 4 or 5 Seconds, which I guess you could argue is actually a Rihanna song, and I Love It, which you could argue is a Lil Pump song. We'll not be including any leaks, we'll not be including any features, any songs that Kanye produced for other artists, any singles that are not on Spotify, any singles that were on Spotify but aren't anymore, like Na Na Na, or singles that are on Spotify but aren't on his Spotify page for some reason, like White Dress. We will also not be including any skits, any interludes, any tracks that are shorter than a minute long, or any tracks that don't actually feature any Kanye vocals, like Frank's track on Life of Pablo. The final stipulation is that I will not be distinguishing between songs that have multiple versions, such as Diamonds from Sierra Leone, or the Donda songs that have part 2s. For most of them, I don't have a strong enough preference for one over the other to rank them separately, and for the instances where I do, I will rank them in terms of which one I prefer. So, for example, for the Diamonds from Sierra Leone, obviously I'm going to rank the remix, not the one without Jay-Z. That leaves us with 170 songs to rank. Now, if I spend a minute on each of these, that means this video will be over 2 hours long, and no one wants that. So I won't spend too much time justifying each song. If you disagree and you want more of an explanation, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to explain to you there why I'm right and you're wrong. Let's get started.
That's how the fuck you sound.
There are probably a few Kanye songs that are worse than this one from a technical and musical standpoint, but no Kanye song irritates me more than Drunken Hot Girls. It sounds bad, the lyrics are just stupid, and it's just a major blemish on what's otherwise a fantastic album. I understand that this track has a lot of meaning, but there's a reason that artists typically don't include low-quality recordings of live performances on their albums.
Come back tonight, honey, please.
Turns out that improvised songs with no structure are only marginally better when they're recorded in the studio.
I know God breathe on this. I know God breathe on this.
My biggest issue with Donda is that it's bloated with filler tracks, and this is one of those tracks. The hook is repetitive, and the song just isn't very interesting.
Back again, I use my back against the wall. Never caught on y'all, never count on y'all.
Kanye says 5 words in this song.
'Cause I just heard some real bad news.
I don't really know what to say about this song, it's just kind of boring and I don't really care for it.
What if we fuck right in the middle of this motherfucking dinner table?
I wonder what happened to freestyles 1 through 3.
God's not finished. God's not finished.
More unnecessary Donda fat that probably should have been trimmed before the album was released.
And here's another hit, baby Bonds.
I generally prefer to listen to Kanye's album straight through, but having Barry Bonds and Drunken Hot Girls back to back makes it very difficult for me to do that with Graduation. The album starts off so strong and then just completely falls off for 2 tracks. Also, Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter of all time, and if he isn't voted into the Hall of Fame this year, the Hall of Fame becomes completely meaningless.
Why everything that's supposed to be bad make me feel so good?
This might be the most forgettable song on any Kanye album.
Up from the ashes into the sky.
I'm so glad Kanye released a deluxe version of Donda so that we can have even more filler tracks.
You're my number one with the lemonade.
This song would be so much higher if you chose literally any other lyrics for the hook.
It's the best collab since Taco Bell and KFC.
This song exists, so I guess that counts for something.
This shit just as bad as Catholic preachers raping in church.
I've never understood why Kanye would release a song in which he loses a debate to T.I. And that's not to say that I agree with one side or the other, Ye just doesn't refute T.I.'s claims very well.
You want me to come all over a damn face.
This might be the most forgettable song on any collaborative Kanye album.
Junior Watanabe on my...
Unlike a lot of the Donda songs that I've ranked low, I don't consider this one to be filler. It just doesn't seem completely finished though, and I just don't like it that much.
High with
bunch of eyes. Or hey, with a bunch of eyes.
The song is fine, the rest of Kanye's discography is just much better. The hook on this song is pretty interesting. Unfortunately, the verses are not.
I mean, I might even make him be Republican. So everybody know he love white people.
The sample's pretty cool, I guess.
I got broads in Atlanta. She's at the lean.
I honestly just prefer the original version of Panda.
Jesus, flow through us. Jesus, heal the bruises.
It's very important to stay hydrated.
DJ Khaled! Can a young nigga get money anymore?
Yep, this song is definitely produced by DJ Khaled.
Hello, my only one.
This one was probably the hardest one for me to rank. I'm still not really sure why I settled on 148. It just kind of seemed like the right spot to put it.
Ever wish you had another life? Don't you wish the night would go long?
The song also kind of feels like filler, but it's pretty decent filler.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. I want to hear that official.
I had no idea this song existed until I started working on this video.
You got a sister-in-law, you a smash, I got 4 of them.
I wonder what happened in Kanye's life during the year between the release of this song and the release of Jesus is King.
Bulletproof condom when I'm in these hoes.
For some reason on Spotify, this song starts with 3 minutes of silence, and I feel like I probably unfairly underrated it because of that.
Bring your girl here, nigga, so I can fuck her face.
Kanye may be the one, but this song is the 143.
I like breakfast in bed, but I love breakfast ahead.
Every time Kanye and Cudi are on the same track, it's magical. This is just the least magical of those times.
Whoopie-dee scoop. Scoop-dee-dee whoop. Whoop-dee scoop-dee poop.
Yes, I actually like this song more than 29 other Kanye songs. The sample is sick, and I feel like if Kanye had decided to turn it into a real song instead of just like using it to troll Drake, it probably could have been pretty great.
Shout down on us, wash us in the blood.
Travis Scott rapping about how the death penalty is bad and thou shalt not kill kind of seems meaningless given his complete disregard for human life at his Astroworld festival.
See, if I was trying to relate it to more people, I'd probably say I'm struggling with loving myself because that seems like a common theme, but that's not the case here.
This song is kind of hard to rank because it's a perfect first track for the Ye album, but the lengthy intro makes it less enjoyable to listen to on its own.
Advice for all my niggas and pregnant Bridget.
I feel like this one might be a little controversial along with some of the other Pablo tracks that are coming up. Most people seem to like the Life of Pablo more than I do. Highlights is a good song, I just don't like it as much as songs 1 through 137.
Oh my god, is that a black card? I turned around and replied, why yes, but I prefer the term African American Express.
This song is 12.5 minutes long, and 8.5 of those minutes are just Kanye talking over the beat. The first 4 minutes carried it to 137, but I can't justify putting it over any of the remaining songs.
Well, I guess a blowjob's better than no job.
Similar to Last Call, this song would be much higher if Kanye didn't turn it into a shout-out track.
We made it in America, sweet baby Jesus.
The song is good, it's just a little bland, and I kind of expect more from a Kanye, Jay-Z, and Frank Ocean track.
I'm just not there in the streets.
I like this song.
All we get is today, so I'ma live like it's no tomorrow, no goodbye.
I'm not super familiar with the song because it wasn't added to Spotify until recently, but it's pretty solid. For some reason, it made Spotify think that Graduation was released in 2010, though, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
I'm the illest, and I mean it.
Westside Gunn kind of carries this song.
And tell him that your mama had a fatty. He looked up at me, said, Daddy, that's the reason why you had me, yep.
Every time I hear the second verse of this song, I picture Kanye having a serious conversation with the North in which he informs her that the only reason she's alive is because Kim has a fat ass.
Ham, hard as a motherfucker, let these niggas know who I am.
Remember when HAM was an acronym that people used?
Why would she make calls out the blue?
I've always thought it was strange that an album called 808s and Heartbreak has a track called Welcome to Heartbreak on it, and yet it starts with this track instead.
When did you become a RoboCop?
I like this song, but I sometimes get angry with myself for liking this song because I feel like I'm not supposed to like it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. The Glob Go Gab Glab carries this song.
R. Kelly and a god of rap shitting on you, holy crap.
To the World's kind of just like a cookie cutter pop song, but I still like it.
Christmas in Harlem.
Merry Christmas. The song is good, but too similar to the song it samples. Kanye is usually like really brilliant when it comes to flipping samples in unique ways, but in this case he basically just pitched it up and called it a day.
I'll be on time for that. I ain't thought of no line that could rhyme with that.
If Kanye doesn't have to think of a line that could rhyme with that, then I don't have to think of a comment for the song.
But he got me out my mama crib. Then he helped me get my mama a crib.
This song's grown on me a lot. I used to dislike it because I thought that saying Big Brother 3 times in 2 lines on the hook was lame. And I know it has 3 different meanings, but I'm still not a fan of that part. The rest of the song kind of slaps though.
Now shoot her, just stop looking at her tits.
The lyrics are pretty dumb, but I like the production.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, well.
Watch the Throne is full of songs that are good enough to listen to, but not special enough to really care about, and this is probably the perfect example of that in my opinion.
Hope they got headphones up in heaven, you can vibe out and just hit it.
This is my favorite Vori song.
Wake up, nigga, wake up. We about to get this paper.
Name one genius that ain't crazy.
Man, I know you will leave.
This song did not age well.
Will I ever love again?
I recently learned that this song is a cover. I also recently learned that the original version by Tears for Fears is better.
Moment of silence. R.I.P. the Jews.
The Lil Yachty verse is the best part of part 1, and the Shenseea verse is the best part of part 2. I also had no idea that that was Lil Yachty doing that verse until I looked it up on Genius. I usually don't like Yachty, but he actually did a really good job on this track, I think.
I had a cousin that stole my laptop that I was fucking bitches on. Pay that nigga $250,000 just to get it from him.
I was the cousin that stole the laptop.
I shake the tectonic plates of the game if I lay one vocal.
I like this song a lot, but I'd like it even more if it wasn't 7,000 minutes long.
I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Woo!
If I was ranking the clean version, I'd probably put it a few spots higher just because it's hilarious. You're such a freaky girl, I love it.
Hated niggas, maybe hated bitches and have hated kids.
Your girl don't like me? How long has she been gay?
Prime time.
I can't really pinpoint why I like this song so much. Nothing really stands out, it's just good.
You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie.
This is every police officer's favorite Kanye song. Probably.
So amazing, it's amazing.
The hook is just amazing. Literally, it's just amazing.
I thought we were committed. I thought we were cemented.
I think the song is better than most people give it credit for. I mean, Lil Wayne is definitely better on this track than he is on Barry Bonds. It's weird knowing that this song was written and performed by the same guy that rapped "I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck" a few songs back on our ranking.
That's that crack music, nigga.
This song is pretty good. That's really all I have to say about it.
Chi-town, Southside, worldwide.
The song is called 2 words, but there are actually 558 words in it. Why are you lying to us, Kanye?
Level make devils pray now. Hold up, no peace. Hold up, police.
The beat drop gets me every time.
Only I can mention it.
See, before I let you go, one last thing I need to let you know.
The song takes a while to get going, but I like the second verse in the outro a lot.
His light shine the brightest in the dark.
Pierre Bourne's production carries this track. I have no idea why this is the second track on Watch the Throne. This would make a really great introduction to that album.
I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like.
This is by far the most streamed song on Jesus is King, and I have no idea why.
And I cannot sell my soul.
Kanye, Roddy Ricch, and Shenseea just complement each other really well on this track.
Black murder again.
It's a celebration of black excellence.
I'm a sucker for songs with beat switches.
You love me so much, you want to let me go. Whoa, whoa.
Kid Cudi doing the bridge on this track is magical. This song is just so pleasant to listen to. The hook is almost hypnotic.
I ain't dropped the album, but the shoes went platinum.
I moved this song up multiple times while working on this video, and I have a feeling if I ever revisit this concept in the future, I'll probably rank it even higher. It goes hard, and I don't really know why I slept on it for so long.
With my family, we know where home is, so instead of sending flowers, we the roses.
The hook on the song is a little bit underwhelming, but the lyrics are incredible, and I think anyone that's ever lost a loved one can connect to it pretty strongly. I love Cudi's hook on this track.
Never forget all the memories.
This is Kid Cudi's song. I actually had to check Genius to make sure that Kanye was actually even on the track.
I was lost and beat up.
The song gets better and better as it goes.
I don't take advice from people less successful than me, huh?
The Slick Rick sample is so good.
Ain't that where the heat play? Niggas hate ballers these days.
I've realized that I have a much harder time talking about Watch the Throne songs than any other part of Kanye's discography, and I think it's just because that project lacks the personality that the rest of his work has. This song is good, I just don't really have much to say about it.
Niggas talking they dicks made. Ixnay off my dixnay. That's pig Latin. Ixbay.
Oh great, another Watch the Throne song.
Now even though I went to college and dropped out of school quick, I always had a PhD, a pretty huge dick.
This song has my favorite Kanye bar of all time.
My men and my women. You need something unexpected.
This was one of my favorite Donda songs the first time I listened to the album, purely because of the Lauryn Hill sample.
I feel it. Fuck, can you feel that, nigga?
Kanye has 4 lines on this song.
Do it yourself. I done proved it myself. Back on that rule of myself, I got new news to tell.
Cudi's humming on this track sends me to another dimension. The 4th dimension, if you will.
Nah, my flow is in the pocket like Wallace. I got the bounce like hydraulics. I can't call it. I got the swirl like alcohol.
I really appreciate the outdated internet references on this track.
In a French ass restaurant. Hurry up with my damn croissants.
When someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am. I prefer part 2 on this one. No disrespect to Jay-Z, but DaBaby's verse is just better.
Guess what, baby? I feel free.
The song's fun to listen to. I like it.
I'ma bring the cool whip, then I want you to strip.
She got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. She got a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson.
So keep your love locked down, your love locked down.
Outside of his massive hits like Stronger and All of the Lights, this is one of Kanye's most successful songs as far as mainstream attention goes, like radio play. And the only reason I can think of for that is that it's clean.
We have everything we need.
Some of the Yandhi leaks for this track are better than the official release.
Yeezy reposted my pussy.
Easy taught me.
Love to fuck the trap music. Dope money just came along.
Kanye's lyrics on this song are so inspiring that I just have to recite them. Grat gat 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 gat. Grat gat. Gat gat gat. Ga 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 gat. Grat gat gat gat. Gat 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 grat. Gat 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 gat. Ga ga gat ga gat ga gat ga gat gat grat gat. Ba 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 ba. Bra da 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 da. Ga 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 ga. Bra a da da da. 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 Rude, 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 woo. Where's the chorus?
You will be remembered all. Thank you to all of the heroes of the night.
Honestly, 070 Shake is really the MVP of Ye, and we'll be back to appreciate her work again in a little bit.
Hold me back, I'm about to spaz.
I have no idea if this counts as a Kanye song or not, but it's on his Spotify page, so number 72 it is.
Slightly scratch your Corolla. Okay, I smash your Corolla.
This song is beautiful, but in like a special way that only a Yeezus song can be.
Oh girl, your breath is harsh. Cover your mouth up like you got SARS.
This song is hilarious, and I really wanted to put it at number 69 because I thought that'd be fitting, but I just couldn't justify putting it above any of the other songs that are above it.
When I go raw, I like to leave it in. When I wake up, I like to go again.
The production's insane on every Yeezus track, but the synth in this song is crazy in the best way.
But with my ego, I can stand there in a Speedo and be looked at like a fucking hero.
This is definitely the most underappreciated song on Graduation.
That's when David Gluckman kicked the ass, but I got it back in and put my dick in the mouth.
This is just a ridiculous first track on a ridiculous album, and I mean that as a good thing.
If my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him.
I don't think Kanye's waiting for his spaceship anymore. think that spaceship took off a while ago.
Get they first car and then IRS show up.
This song is great, but it just goes on, like, significantly longer than it needs to.
I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail. He said let's do a good ass job with Chance 3.
Chance the Rapper did not do a good ass job with Chance 3.
People talk so much shit about me at barbershops, they forget to get their hair cut.
Common passed on this beat, but Kanye made it to a jam.
This nigga graduated at the top of our class. I went to Cheesecake, he was off for the month and waited there.
I like this song because I also think college is bullshit. And I say that as a person with a college degree that is currently enrolled in a master's program.
The army of God and we are the truth.
Some of the leaks for this song would have cracked the top 50.
I got 5 passports, I'm never going to jail.
I made Jesus walk, I'm never going to hell.
The beat on this song is among the best on the entirety of Watch the Throne, which is a pretty crazy thing to say because apparently it was made super last minute.
I think he did.
This used to be one of my favorite Kanye songs before I became, like, really familiar with his discography.
Where I'm from, the dope boys is the rock stars.
I like the Adam Levine feature, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
So I promised to Mr. Rainey, I'm gonna marry your daughter.
Kanye did not marry Mr. Rainey's daughter. So much for promises. Good song, though. Chris Brown doing the chorus, Kid Cudi doing the humming, and sick production. Sign me up.
If there's a heaven, you would think they let you speak to your son.
This would be higher if Kanye didn't rewrite his verse.
You know white people get money, don't spend it.
When you give Big Sean, Jay-Z, and Kanye a verse each on the same song, it's probably gonna be pretty good.
Why do she be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold.
The song is overrated because of its crossover appeal to pop audiences.
I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk me.
A 7-year-old girl that was in my camp group a few summers ago told me that this was her favorite song.
You ever wonder what it all really mean?
This song contains the line, "Something in your blouse got me feeling so aroused," and I feel like that kind of gets lost in all the discussion about finding dreams and whatnot.
Baby, don't worry about it.
This is my favorite song from 808s and Heartbreak, which is kind of funny because I always struggle to remember the name of it whenever it comes on.
All day, nigga.
Kanye did his best to make sure that white people cannot sing a single line of this song.
None of us would be here without come.
This song has 2 of my favorite Kanye bars on it. Using The Weeknd's chorus instead of Aunt Clemens was definitely the right move.
Treat me like the prince and it's my sweet brother, no say.
Kanye should sample Otis Redding more often.
I believe there's a God above me. I'm just the God of everything else.
I really like Pusha T.
But who am I to judge? I'm crooked as Vegas.
Use this gospel.
I really like Pusha T. Also, I like the beat that kind of sounds like your car yelling at you for not putting your seatbelt on. Law of Attraction could have been top 30 though.
I am one with the people. I am one with the people. Really?
This is just a really powerful song and I like it a lot.
Fuck you and your Hampton house. I fuck your Hampton spouse. Came on a Hampton blouse and then a Hampton mouth.
I didn't like this song the first time I heard it, but it's grown on me a lot. All of Yeezus has, actually, and I know I'm not the only one in that boat.
But you ain't had to tell my girl I used to pee in the bed.
The way Kanye reflects on, like, family memories in this song is so comforting, and even if not everything he has to say is positive, it's just kind of all a part of being a family, you know?
Instagram is the best way to promote some pussy.
This is the only time that my 2 favorite artists have been on the same song together, so it has to be in the top 40. Also, 40 is a pretty fitting spot for it, considering there are allegedly 40 Kanye and Kendrick songs on a hard drive somewhere that have yet to be released.
But unless they use a strap on, then they not dykes.
Unlike Part 2, this song is actually a better version of the song he remixes.
Ain't feelings, I'm not really feeling it. I know some members that get back their membership.
This is my favorite 5Yo Foreign song.
Let's get right.
This is my favorite Baby Keem song.
Nothing to hide, we both screwed the bridesmaids.
This is a hell of a song.
I'm lost in the world.
I got lost in this song while listening to it.
Eating Asian pussy, all I need was sweet and sour sauce.
Before Kanye even starts rapping, it becomes very apparent what the it is that he's in.
All of y'all can suck my balls through my drawers.
I had the 2 least streamed songs on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy ranked 36th and 33rd. What an incredible album.
Good morning.
the vibes in this song are immaculate.
Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni, turn one page and there's my mommy.
Everyone and their mother loves this song, especially the mothers.
And what I do, act more stupidly.
As a future English teacher, I feel the need to discuss the double negative in this song's title, but I'll restrain myself.
I'm a superhero.
This song's just an absolute banger.
To never fuck nobody without telling me.
If you said I was overrating this song, I wouldn't really have any argument. You're probably right. I'm keeping it here, though.
Cherry red chariot, excess is just my character.
Mike Dean absolutely kills it on this song, and Rick Ross's verse is probably the best verse of his career. And Kanye's verses aren't too shabby either.
She said I'm in the wrong hole, I said I'm lost,
Okay, so if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then the sample on this track must make it a Christmas song. And if that's the case, it's definitely my favorite Christmas song.
Let's get lost tonight. You could be my Black Kate Moss tonight.
This is my stepmom's favorite Kanye song. It's also the only Kanye song she knows.
Pink wig, thick ass, give 'em whiplash. I think big, get cash, make 'em blink fast.
Nicki Minaj stans are quick to let you know that Nicki overshadows Kanye on his own song, and they're right. But what they don't mention is that Nicki's best verse of her career isn't even on her own song.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning.
The beat dropping and Cudi coming in with the beautiful morning is one of the best verses on any Kanye song.
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Sometimes we all need to remember to keep moving forward. Great song.
Choke a South Park writer with a fish stick.
The production, the lyrics, rapping, and features are all great on this track. Just a fantastic song all around.
I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
This song makes my ears happy.
What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man?
Yep, I got it from here, yay, damn.
Just to be clear, the remix is the version that I put at 19. There's really no reason to listen to the version without Jay-Z when the remix exists.
I made that bitch famous. Goddamn.
I bet Taylor Swift would probably rank this lower than 18.
But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh?
When Kanye said, if I talk about God, my record won't get played, he was actually talking about Jesus is King. You see, he had a vision of everyone hating on his album 15 years in the future, but what he failed to realize is that the reason Jesus is King flopped wasn't because it was about God, it flopped because it wasn't very good. At least relative to his other work. Actually, Jesus Walks is proof that rapping about God and people playing your music aren't mutually exclusive, so there's that.
A hip-hop legend, I think I died in an accident, cause this must be heaven.
The production on this track is just so good, and I definitely enjoy Lupe's feature.
Hey Mona Lisa, come home, you know you can't roam without Caesar.
Kanye's second best song about lights.
Some of them dyslexic, they favorite 50 Cent song, 12 questions.
This song is great. The lyrics are clever and funny, but also have a good message, and the mood of the song is just a great way to open the College Dropout, especially after the intro skit.
And nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free.
I told you we'd be seeing 070 Shake again. She's fantastic on this track as well. Her vocals over the drums and Mike Dean's guitar are just otherworldly.
Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexia.
Another classic from the College Dropout. Great production, great songwriting, the works.
Holla, we want prenup, yeah.
This was my favorite Kanye song before I knew anything about Kanye. It's so catchy and the sample is just brilliant.
What she order? Fish fillet.
This song is the reason I chose to play snippets of the tracks instead of saying the titles.
Honey.
The ultimate Kanye cult classic song. People really hated this song when it was released, and I'm glad we've all kind of realized how brilliant it is now.
I swear this right here, history in the making, man.
The fact that Kanye recorded this song with his jaw wired shut and it came out as well as it did still blows my mind. Also, I wrote a college paper on this song, and I got an A. Can't leave it out of the top 10 when it got you an A in a paper. I just love the intensity of this song, and yeah, I know it has the 300 like the Romans lyric, but it's still an incredible song.
I'm just young, rich, and tasteless. P.
It's unbelievable how a single piano note can make people so hyped. I mean, the beat is just great on this song, the hook is great, Pusha T's verse is amazing, and I even like the 3 minutes of like distorted vocals at the end. Just a fantastic song. This song is my favorite opening track to any album ever. I get chills every time the beat drops after Justin Vernon's first section of Can We Get Much Higher?
If you don't know by now, I'm talking about Chi-Town.
This is my most streamed Kanye song. I like the piano, I like the Chris Martin feature, and the concept for the track is really cool too.
So let's get on with it. We could have been somebody.
This song is crazy. It's so dark, from the aggressive production to the sample of a song about people being lynched. I kind of see it as like the climax of Yeezus, as the unconventional style he chose for the album really comes out in its most intense form in this track. What do I really even need to say about this song? Kanye said it took 5,000 hours of work from his team to make the song, and I believe it. I mean, everything about it is great, and the attention to detail is just unreal.
Something wrong. I hold my head. MJ gone. I nigga dead.
Kanye West, Rihanna, Kid Cudi, Elton John, Drake, Fergie, I've run out of fingers, Alicia Keys, John Legend, and more come together to make Kanye's best song of all time. All the Lights is the most over-the-top song on his most over-the-top album. The production's immaculate, the vocals are fantastic, and it's just, the song still blows me away every time I hear it. What do you think? What do your rankings look like? Let's get a discussion going in the comments section. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hurry up with my damn croissants.